Hey guys, Rival Boss here, and I did finally get my Matrox M3D inside of my Sony Vaio 1 gig, and I did get the gig in, and we're going to play some of these beautiful Mechwarrior games. I'm going to basically just show you real quickly Mechwarrior 2, basically different versions of it. I'm going to show you the PowerVR game, I'm going to show you the DOS version, and I'm going to show you the Titanium version. And basically just explain to you why, you know, you want one of these things if you can get your hands on it, because it is literally the only way you can play the PowerVR version. So let's get our game stick out here, which I'm actually probably not going to be using. I'm going to actually be using a mouse and keyboard. But yeah, and let me just show you some of these awesome games. And then I'll kind of show you guys what's a little bit different. So right away, you can see that there is fog. This is the only version of Mechwarrior 2 that had fog, which is pretty amazing. It is locked to 640 by 480, which is kind of a bummer. But, you know, it does have the smooth shading and fog, which is really cool. And you can also see you got your terrain texture max, your object density, and your chunky explosions. So it's a little bit different. It does have that bug if you just heard the music change when you go there. But as you can see, you can literally see the two lasers on the Mad Dog, and I'll show you guys later. That is not like that in many of the other versions. And the models are just so much more detailed. Like, as you can see in the cockpit, you have like it reflecting the skybox, and you got little legs, you know, you got details on the missiles. The logo is much clearer. You got little feet. Look at those feet. It's pretty amazing. So here we go. We're gonna play a little bit, and I'll show you guys another big difference. So another big difference. Oops, we gotta set my guns. Hold on here. Okay. So another big change, as you can see in the bottom corner here, I don't have a wireframe. I have a literal... Oops. Okay, that's not a big deal. They just sort of mad at me. The missiles are a little bit different. And as you can see, you got fog. It runs really smoothly, as you can see. It's up here. You can blow up this bridge. I'll do that real quick. Oh no, he says, oh jeez. Oh, physics are bitch. So yeah, as you can see, the game is really pretty. This version also has better view rate than any of the other ones. Like, I can already see this thing way out here. It's not even barely in sensor range, and I could already see it coming around the corner. And I'll show you guys in another version of Mechwarrior here why this version is just superior. I got both of the vehicles in one shot, by the way. That was pretty awesome. So yeah, this is Mechwarrior 2, the PowerVR version, and it is just beautiful. So now let me show you guys what the original version looked like. I'm going to show you guys what DOS version looked like next. Okay, so in-game, as you can see, it is running at a higher resolution. This is 1024 by 7 something. We do have some enemy targets coming in, so real quick I'm going to set up my missiles. You can also see that the models of the mechs are not as detailed. It does have a very stylized look to it, though, with this cell shading kind of thing, which is pretty neat. But yeah, in general, like, your arms and stuff are not as detailed. Real quick, I'm going to kill me some people. Missiles are a little bit different. This guy's gonna mess me up. No, I hit override. No. But as you can see, the game is pretty nice. I'm going to show you guys real quick. And the object variables, you have object texture maps, blah, 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 details, object density, and chunks, which is pretty cool. I'm going to die before I get to power up here. Well, maybe not. And then I messed it. There we go. Okay, so the last version is the titanium version. This is the titanium version of Mechwarrior 2. We're going to boot it up here. This is also a 3DFX version, so this is going to be using our 3DFX. So right away you're going to see one big difference is there's a lot more textures, which is kind of unique. And the mech itself is pretty nice. It's pretty detailed. They have a little bit more textures on here, but I mean, this thing kind of looks kind of chunky in my opinion. It's still using the same old DOS version of texture, or the model. If you notice, the model is still lower resolution version of, hold on, the missiles again have been changed. You do have actual lights. There is a bug in this where, if you noticed, my missiles did nothing to him, which was a little ridiculous. I'm going to bounce off him there. Oops. It does have pretty good light effects and explosion effects in this version. But again, the models aren't as good, as you can see, versus the PowerVR version. The logo is not as good. And you still are getting, let's see, I'll show you guys. The 3D display is not still being shown. Let's see, you can kind of see they've changed the cockpit a little bit. Let's see if I can, there we go. Here's my guns. Let's just see here. The other problem with this version is, like I was saying, for whatever reason, the missiles do not seem to work. And medium pulse lasers are just the most OP thing ever. Oh, I caught part of the firebase there. But as you can see, they are no longer wireframes, but they're just kind of like these big solid blocks of stuff. Which is kind of weird, right? And they've changed the heat thing too, I believe. So, you know, this version is okay. It's not my favorite. It is kind of neat because of all the textures they added. But in general, I don't know what this guy's doing. He's, the other neat thing, by the way, if you noticed, unlike the, there we go. The skyline is pretty neat, though. They changed that. I wish they would take the skyline from this game with everything else PowerVR. The other problem with this version is the draw distances. Look, he's at 600 meters. He just popped in. So lastly, I just kind of wanted to show you guys some of the different mechs on here. So here we go. This is the beautiful PowerVR version. Look how beautiful that Mad Cat is. My gosh. And let's kill some enemy mechs here. Let's give him a little bit of the 1-2 missiles here in the face. Oh, missed. Oh, missiles got him. Yeah, this version is just far superior. This is a, and as you can see, the skyboxes. There's another Mad Cat. Unzoom. Back up, back up, back up. Eat my machine guns, punk. As we continue to show off this beautiful game. Look at these reflections, by the way. This is an ice planet. Look at that. Look at that. Good old Marauder Mark II. Pretty sexy. Gonna get our PPCs on here. This version is just really nice. Look at this view distance, by the way. I can see that mech over, like, what is that? I literally can shoot him at 1.2. I can start taking shots. You would never, ever be able to see mechs in the other versions at these ranges like this.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Just to kind of show you guys the type of range you can deal here.
External camera engaged.
Not actually shooting him there, but whatever. Where's my group fire?
Group fire engaged. Enemy mech destroyed.
Eat my group fire PPCs, punk!
Enemy mech destroyed.
So anyway, this game is beautiful. This is why I bought that Matrox card. If you guys liked this video and just something different, please like and subscribe. Look at even the links on the arms, by the way. Like, yes, it's beautiful. So yeah, please like and subscribe. I've got more Arcade 1-Up stuff coming. I just got this card for Christmas. I'm also going to show you what else I bought for Christmas. But until next time, that is the Rival Boss signing off. Thank you very much, guys.